All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And salutations to the Yakim out there laboring of the hopeful elect that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And this is about to be a hot summer. All right, you see how the temperature of this place, people the protesting that's going on at these different colleges, and we know that it's pretty much what do you want to call controlled opposition. These people are pretty much bought and paid for. You're gonna see a lot of crises actors, okay, pretty much come up on the scene, and pretty much create a narrative of division. Okay, you're gonna see all division throughout this country, and it's not no surprising that predictive programming, okay, through the movie Civil War and the election day, the purge election day, pretty much is pretty much on the minds of the people, and they're gonna create these real life scenarios. You see, because right now everybody's pretty much has something to say, so to speak. Okay, people are pretty much at each other's throat. Okay, this place is pretty much imploding from the inside out. You see, and pretty much Babylon is on the world stage for the world to see. Okay, the people will actually see the demise of this place. You see, all right. So now, real quick, I had a quick video short from Valuetainment. That's a PBD podcast. They're pretty good, and they pretty much he's gonna make some statements here, and then we're just gonna play this, and then we're gonna hit the scriptures.
They want another George Floyd. They need another George Floyd. They need whites to go against blacks and blacks to hate America like whites the way they did in 2020. They need these Israel, Iran, Palestine, Christian, Jews. You're a Zionist. You're a Islamophobia. You're a this. They need this in America. And by the way, to all the other podcasters outside of America that are saying all this shit to increase the temperature in America, you don't love America. And I'm not surprised that you're saying what you're saying. Listen to the people that live in America that are raising their kids here. All the other people outside of America that are trashing America, I'm not surprised you don't like America. Your country should be number one to you. Wherever you raise your kids, that should be the number one country to you. We're living in America. I'm in America, folks. This podcast is heard by 180 plus countries. I live in America first. This is my number one priority as a country. They want...
And that's still so fitting, because what? This man is pretty much greatly despised amongst the nations. Okay? And these people are in for a rude awakening. Okay? Because these people do not understand, especially these guys that pretty much are putting all their shells in the basket, so to speak. Okay? And pretty much thinking that Trump is going to get up in the office, man. Okay? And that's highly unlikely, because you're seeing the witch hunt that's out there. And the way that the temperature is now, that things are pretty much, the pot is being stirred. The weather's starting to change now. So now people are pretty much really taking to the streets, man. Okay? And we got this upcoming election coming, and there's something that people are not really paying attention to. They're not paying attention to none of these candidates that are running, okay, Trump or no Biden, or even on a campaign trail. You see? So something is up. Something is definitely up, though. But this is all from the Lord, man. Okay? This man is pretty much running down to the end of his kingdom, man. You see? The hourglass is almost up, man. You see? This man is about to slip into perdition, so to speak. And here it is. You got these so-called Christianity people speaking about trying to come together and love and well, listen. The very same man that you're trying to save, subconsciously, he should be leading by example. Okay? When we want to talk about coming together in love. But you see, we're not in that time. The Lord said this is a time for, and the thing for every season, man. You see? But real quick, let's get a scripture. Let's go with Luke chapter 12, verse 51. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay, but rather division. And this is what the Lord is causing. The Lord is causing division in the earth. Okay? The Lord didn't set people to come together, man. Okay? You see? And now we're coming into these dark times, man. And people are pretty much are going to show their true colors. People are going to be fighting for their own survival. Okay? So the love of many is definitely going to wax cold, man. And you're already seeing it. You see? Verse 52. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. And you're seeing everybody pretty much now, and now in this day and age, now you're having pretty much large families and extended families now because of this financial crisis. And you have people that's pretty much shacking up to with each other, to pretty much battle the rising cost of living. You see? But you're going to have people in a 5 in a house divided, okay? Because people are pretty much are into whatever this place is of their pleasure here in Babylon, man. Whatever their lust or their passion is, man, that's what they stand on, man. You see, it could be by what lifestyle. It could be by what faith they follow. You see, ideology between the left and the right. Republican and Democrat. Ideology and how to handle adversity. You see, and people react in different ways, man. When they get put their back pushed up against the wall, man. You see? Okay, so we're coming in a time of major division, man. Okay? You see, the Lord didn't send peace on this earth at this time, man. Okay? Those trying times are definitely coming. You see? Verse 53. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father. And you're really seeing there's no respect between father and son these days, man. Okay? The son is pretty much just the same size as the father, and pretty much he thinks that he could take the father out, man. Okay? You're seeing that the lack of respect that people are having against their parents, man. Okay? Let alone just ideology and philosophy about how to go to life. But pretty much, man, nobody is being reproved, man. Okay? You see? This is the lawlessness under the guise of Christianity, man. You see? Because all of these people that are pretty much that you would know, all right, they would definitely tell you that they're Christians, man. Okay, so these are what the Lord is pretty much creating. Okay, this dynamic of division within the household, man, division amongst family, man. You see, okay, family pretty much is not on the same page with anything that's going on in the earth right now, man. People are into whatever it is that they're into. There's so many distractions, man. You see. Okay, so the father's going to be against the son and the son against the father, right? The mother against the daughter and the daughter against the mother. The mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. You see? And we're going to start to see this increase, man. Okay? All right? All right? The temperature of this place, man, is going to be complete, utter lawlessness, man. Okay? You see? Right? And it says, and he said also to the people, speaking about Yahushua, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there cometh a shower, and so it is. And when you see the south wind blow, ye say, there will be heat, and it come to pass. Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time? And people are pretty much not discerning this time. People are in a state of uncertainty. They don't really grasp what is actually really going on, man. You see? Okay, these people could tell you from one day to the next concerning the weather, you see? But they don't even understand the times that they're in. People are just going to go off of reaction, man. You see? And a lot of people are going to get caught up in the snares that Eve's pretty much set up, man. You see? Okay? And a lot of those protests that's going on, now that's a snare. You see? Okay? Because pretty much, man, you're going to have provocateurs out there, man. Okay? A lot of these people are pretty much bought and paid for. That's pretty much causing the stir of the pot, man. You see? Okay? But you Jakes, man, and I'm speaking about Jake. Jake got to get his household in order, man. Jake got to understand what was really going on. Jake is too caught up in distractions, man. Every time you turn around, there's another distraction coming. You see? Now you got this big rap battle, okay? They keep on throwing things at you, man. This whole rap battle, this between Kendrick Lamar and Drake and all those other, J. Cole and the like. You see? Major distractions, man. You see? The whole thing with the Diddy case, that's going on. People are still talking about that. And that's pretty much a open book, man. Okay, and people are pretty much coming to their whatever conclusion they're coming with. But what we're seeing that the show hasn't really began yet, man. Okay, they're gonna keep that under wraps, man, and pretty much release the venom. Okay, all right, that's gonna be that distraction. You see, okay. So whenever that case pretty much starts to unfold and unravel, okay, they're gonna throw it out there for a distraction, man. You see, E got this whole thing in his back pocket, man. You see, so Jake got to pretty much get his household in order, man. And understand, man, the will of the Lord. You see, all right. From there, let's go to Sirach. Verse 17, chapter 17, verse 17. And it says, for in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. Okay, so the Lord set the division of the nations. The Lord set a ruler over these people, man. Okay, and this is why you're seeing this whole thing with the war drums are pretty much beating, man. You see, okay, these nations are at odds. Okay, and we're seeing that we're gonna be ushered into the Third World War, man. You see, but see, the Lord said, man, for the division, read it again. For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion. Okay? So the Lord is concerned about his portion, man. You see? And the Lord is going to pretty much is conjuring up the minds of the kings, man. And as rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever way he will. You see? This is what's going on in the earth, man. Okay? You see? And this place, man, and the Lord is making inquisition of this place, man. Okay? So pretty much everything is going to go downhill fast, man. And we're going to start to really see that, man, as this year carries on, man. You see? Okay, we're not right now. We're pretty much entering towards the middle of the year, man. Okay? Another month, man, and another month passed, and this year is halfway over, man. Okay, the Lord is pretty much speeding up the time in this place, man. Okay? But what? It's for the elect's sake, man. Okay? But this is 2nd Esdras, chapter 13, verse 29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. Okay, so the Lord is coming in that certain fashion, and people are going to be astonished, man. You see? Okay? And it says, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, one realm against another. You see that? And this is what the Lord's creating in the earth, man. And it's not just here in Babylon, man. This is a worldwide division that the Lord is causing in the earth, man. You see? Everyone's going to be at each other's throat, man. For whatever reason it may be. You see? And it says, and the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen which I showed thee before. Okay? Right? This is the angel speaking about Esdras. Yahweh speaking to Esdras. He said, and then shall my son be declared. That's Yahweh Shai, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. Okay? So pretty much, man, the Lord is pretty much about to make his return, man. Okay? And right now, this place is pretty much tender to the touch, man, for the Lord to make his return, man. You see? All of these things have to be in place, man. And we're seeing, man, this place is this time that we're in. We're at the door, bro. We're at the door, brothers. You see? All right? All right, last precept. And I'll get out of here. This is let's go to Baruch. Baruch, the 4th chapter. The whole chapter is bad, but I want to grab the point that I want to make. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High. For thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. You see, this is the time that we're coming in, man. Okay? or everything that we have been through, and these people now are saying, they want to call it, I guess, want to call it complaining, so to speak. Now, this man is pretty much on trial, man. Okay? Right now, this man's on trial, and his sins are being brought before him to his face, man. You see? Okay? All of the atrocities that this man has done to the Lord's people, the Lord's portion. Okay? So the Lord is making inquisition of this damn devil, man. Okay? But it says, my delicate ones have gone rough ways. Okay? Speaking about the children of Israel. They were taken away as a flock caught of the enemy. And the Lord caused that. Okay? Because of our disobedience, man. Okay? But the iniquity, the punishment of our iniquity has been accomplished now. You see? That's what the Lord said. Okay? Now the Lord is about to visit this man that's all up on high, man. Okay? All right? And then pretty much it has the Lord's portion in his hands. You see? Okay? But it says, be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High, for he shall be remembered, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. Okay? So now we're going back to what things are we talking about? Okay? We're talking about the curses, man. We're talking about that cup that the Lord has pretty much gave us to drink, man. Okay? Now the cup is going to be passed unto the enemies, man. You see? Okay? It says, as it was for your mind to go astray from the Most High. All right? That's the reason why we in the situation that we're in now from our forefathers. Okay? And you are your forefathers. You see? Right? But it says, for as it was in your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, okay, those dry bones waking up, okay, according to Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, right? Seek him 10 times more. You see? So this is the time now we have to really reflect that this is going to be a something that's beyond man that's going on in the earth, man. You see? The Lord has his stirring that pot. You see? But it says, for he that brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with salvation. So salvation is coming. But what? Things are gonna have to transpire before this happens. Okay? You see? But it says, take a good heart, O Jerusalem. Speaking about a people, because a people before a place, right? For he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee. Speaking about here in Babylon, right? And these other nations, and rejoiced at thy fall. Did not the other nations rejoice at thy fall? Didn't your enemies rejoice at thy fall? You see? Okay? Miserable are the cities which thy children served. And these cities are about to be miserable, man. Okay? Because what? We were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. So wherever the Lord's people are, miserable are going to be those cities, man. Okay? It says, miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. Okay? You see? All right? So wherever we are throughout the four corners of the earth, okay? If you go back to the stock of Jacob, miserable are going to be those people, man. Okay? All right? That have you pretty much in their hands, man. Despitefully. You see? Verse 33. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad at thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. You see? Okay? And they pretty much the nations know the rundown of our people, man. As long as we are kept on the bottom, they continue to rule, man. Okay? Point blank period. Okay? You see? This is why all the lies and pretty much have tried to attempted to flood the earth, man. With those lies, man. You see? It says, for I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude. Okay? And you got people now that are pretty much the privileged people of this place, man. They're starting to complain now. Okay? They're seeing now that things are not fair. The crumbs that was pretty much off the tables of the elite that was trickling down to the everyday Joe Blow six-pack. Okay? Lunchbox Joe, is drying up. You see? They're catching hell now. You see? So the rejoicing is already being taken away from their great and prideful multitude, man, here in Babylon, man. You see? It says, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. Okay? And we've seen it now. And it's going to get worse. You see? Right? It says, for fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited for devils for a great time. And pretty much, man, when you go to Isaiah, the 13th chapter, it tells you, it goes into it, man, about this place is not going to be inhabited by man, okay? But it's going to have the wild beasts, okay? And unclean fowls that are going to be here, man. You see? Okay? It says, O Jerusalem, okay? Speaking about the people, look about thee towards the east, and behold the joy that cometh up unto thee from the Most High. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sendest away. They are gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You see? Okay? And pretty much, man, Jake, you got to get your household in order, man. We at the door. This thing is about to implode, man. And we're seeing now this the adversary, okay? All right? The Lord put it in his mind, okay? To pretty much ultimately stir that pot, man. And really ultimately have that evil thought, man. Okay? And what's that evil thought? That evil thought is going to be, man, ushering in that third world's woe, man. That third woe. So the third woe was coming, man. But we know when the cherry on top for that place, via those ICBMs, that's how we know that's when you engage with the Lord's return is going to be. Okay? Because it's going to be a spectacular, simultaneously event, so to speak. So we know we're speaking about them nukes. We're actually speaking about the return of the Lord. All right? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushai, B'Hashem, Rakakodash. Shalom.